West Laurel Hill Cemetery was incorporated in 1869. Its first burial was in 1870. It was founded by a group of Philadelphia civic leaders, a group of Philadelphia Quakers that were interested in creating a non-sectarian burial ground that was open to everyone, that was open to people of all races, people of all religions, and people of all social status.
In the past, graveyards were bound by religion, race, and economic status. Churches had their own cemeteries. Families would establish private burial grounds that would be lost as generations passed, and the poor and disenfranchised were consigned to potter's fields available from local governments.
West Laurel Hill Cemetery has been an important part of Philadelphia and mainline regional history since its founding. It was developed with a rural cemetery aesthetic, really bringing out the Victorian love of pastoral beauty, and that aesthetic is still apparent here today. The hallmarks of the rural cemetery movement were naturalistic arboretums that followed the terrain of the lands in which they were incorporated. Romantic ideals celebrated the picturesque and the emotional. These new cemeteries incorporated the ideals of natural plantings, and they got away from the urban graveyards that were laid out in strict blocks, in strict straight lines. So rural cemeteries tend to have driveways that wind around the landscape. They have beautiful trees, they have beautiful bushes. They incorporate natural qualities of gardens and arboretums. Three-dimensional markers, monuments, and mausoleums lend an air of permanence and classical beauty so that there's a sense of a built environment here, even in the middle of a natural landscape.